Um, so in other news, this is kind of sad, but Sony Japan studio closes down.
Yes, I did see. It
Now,
was crazy.
now, when you think about it, that is kind of, I don't want to say anti Sony, right? Because I'm not aware of what Sony has done with the studio, except like I think they were more into like the horror games. Maybe I'm not sure. I have to read some more into the studio, Japan studio development stuff, right? But from based on what the context says, these were the guys who made Silent Hill. Okay, here we go. Silent Hill, Gravity Rush, the producer for Demon Souls. Okay. So what it is Silent Hill and Gravity Rush's creator, Toyama, and Demon Souls producer, Teruyuki Tori. Okay, so are they're brothers? I guess they're brothers. They have the same last
Maybe.
name. Hope you know. And then Bloodborne producer, Giwa.
Okay.
Right. So these we're talking about
There's some
folks.
big name titles in there, yeah.
Yes, but we're also talking about big name producers and creators and such.
Mm-hmm.
I have to ask why, because when I look at it, it's their excuse was, if I'm reading this right, that the games have not been successful, but then there was the that playroom, Astro's Playroom.
Yep.
They wanted to expand on that. So you cancel a studio to expand on another studio. That
Yeah.
But
It's a bit.
the Astro's Playroom was a demo. So I don't understand. You know what I mean? Like if that's a demo to introduce what PlayStation 5 is all about, you would think that they would allow Sony's Japan studio to now start leveraging that technology to make it even better for other games or whatever. So what is it? It doesn't. All
Yeah, there's a lot of things what I feel like Sony are doing recently what don't really make sense from I guess from our point of view. I guess maybe if you're inside, they have more.
deep inside, like the underground
Yeah.
inside Sony is like something's going on. Because this leads to another topic we'll get into, but a lot of those creators and producers are now developing their own studios, right?
Mm.
And or
It's
they're-
outside of Sony's branch work.
well, they no longer belong to Sony.
Mm.
They closed the studio down. No,
Yeah, so they're going independent.
unless there's a contractual agreement, say even if the said studio closes, you still have a tenure with Sony game development or entertainment, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, understood. But I mean, this still does not bode well, at all.
Yeah, it's weird, man. Especially because the games. I think out of all the games you mentioned, the only one I hadn't heard was Gravity Rush. But I remember Bloodborne, and that was a huge game for the PS4.
Yeah.
And
That
Demon Souls obviously being remastered as well.
wasn't
PS5.
Bloodborne started in yeah, it is right, PS4. That's when it came out. You're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're right. Yo, that's
and these are
crazy.
huge games, and it's so weird that a couple years after that game's come out, they've just been kind of just axed.
Man, I'm
Bit weird.
you guys have to excuse me because I don't know how to read these names, but there's a part that says other Japan studio names to announce their departures in recent days are producers Yasutaka Asukura and Kentaro Motomura, and Gravity Rush character designer, Shunsuke Satio. Oh man, that's talent, dude. Kesho Yama, Toyama. So he founded an independent bokeh game studio, which is already on the work on a new horror flavored action title. So these guys are they're creating their own studios now. The question is, are these guys gonna come back to Sony as a platform that they'll put their game on? Are they gonna go towards a different platform or subscription or mobile? You know what I'm saying? This kind of
This is something I was thinking about when you kind of brought this topic up about they're leaving Sony, and I'm going into conspiracy tinfoil hat mode right now.
well, they didn't leave Sony. Sony.
Well, you know,
shut down the
Sony axed them,
studio.
yeah.
And I mean, then the question would be, hey guys, would you like to still remain with Sony even though we've closed down the studio? And then how many people went out the door? How many people stayed? There is no answer for that. But
yeah,
man. But I'm sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, I think, you know, if these guys haven't continued their tenureship with Sony, with Xbox trying to expand into that Japan market, is this a good time to pick up some new devs?
Look, I'm not trying to say anything specific, but Tango, if you're looking, there's some devs coming out of Sony that may need you. I'm just saying. You know, Tango's a part of Bethesda that's now owned by Microsoft, and they are located in Japan. So, and I think 2 weeks ago they did put out an article saying that they are looking for, they are hiring. Now, I believe it was for students, but now the students have to compete, because if these guys are coming out of Sony and they're looking for jobs, you know,
experienced talent.
Tango Games is going to be in a different, like, a predicament. I'm just saying. But I wish these guys well. These guys put out great games for Sony. They help keep Sony on top generation. You know, PS3, PS4. You know, so coming PS5 is these type of things is not what we want to hear. You know, as far as gamers, but especially for those who are maining PS5, you definitely don't want to hear that. So, but I do wish the developers, you know, luck and blessings definitely to getting that next job or developing your studio, because that's gonna be hard. To get back in and push your stuff out, unless you know somebody on the inside. So,